Hey cupcakes, please excuse if I'm really red in my face. I have got sunburnt. I just wanted to quickly pop in and tell you that I have a July TBR game I'm going to be doing. This month I'm going to be doing my tarot TBR, and it actually worked out perfectly because there's also a tarot readathon happening by a lady named Deja and Noelle. I will put their handles down below if I can find them, but it worked out perfectly that we are doing a tarot TBR game on the month that is a tarot readathon. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my deck, and then I'm going to roll a dice to pick what deck I am choosing the cards from. I'm going to be choosing 6 cards, and then that will be my cards for the month of July and do our TBR game. I would have done it one at a time, but what's the fun in that when you can risk it and see what all you get for the month. So like I said, I'm going to be shuffling my deck. I'm going to divide it into 3 piles, and then we're going to roll, pick which pile we pick the cards from, and then I'm going to pick 6 cards, and that will be my TBR for July. So, be right back. Alrighty guys, so I shuffled the deck and I split it up into 3 piles, and each pile has 26 cards each. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6 now, and we will see which pile we get to choose our TBR from. Please, we got number 5, so it'll be this middle. So I'm going to go ahead and move these to the side. Okay, so this is the deck that we are choosing our cards from. I'm going to go ahead and choose the cards all at once because I have the Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck, and so instead of it being the usual Pinnacle and wands and swords, it is actually, let me see, I can't remember what it's strength, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick the cards now, and then I will just make sure which one it correlates with, and then we'll see what our prompts are. So first pull is the number 3 with this really cool art. Plus also, I am picking Team Cups. There's also 4 teams you can choose from for this TBR readathon. It is Team Cups, Team Wands, Team Swords, and Team Pentacles, of course. And then you, they have it broken down by like your zodiac sign, which, so of course Cups is the water sign, so it's Scorpio. But I actually really like the Cup team because for Cups, you get to, as a member, you may choose to match a book's cover to the tarot's card's colors or imagery. Instead of using the written prompt for that card, you have an unlimited use. So I can use it for all 6 of my cards I'm going to choose with no problem. And so if I don't like the prompt, I can just do a book that matches the card's imagery. So like this one's really pretty because it's got this lady and then like these blue mushrooms, so I can even do like a blue cover or something like that. So that is our first card. Our second card is this cool like elf running through speed, this number 6. And then number 3, we have the King, which again, really cool imagery with the blue and lightning and the guy speaking to him. So even I could do something to do with gods or anything like that too. But yeah, so far. And then I also have like green in this one as well as the blue. And then we have the Hierophant, which is actually the front of the box. Which actually, sorry, let me put that in frame there. And then our 1, 2, 3, 4, our 5th card is this one that's really cool. The guy just drinking a tankard with reds and skulls and coins and this like little rat. It looked like he's chewing on the chair, but I think he's just like inspecting what this guy is doing. So there's that one. And then our last one, sorry guys, I keep showing like the tripod itself underneath my camera. And then this one is number 10, and it's got like a winged dragon. Well, they're all winged, but a feathered winged dragon or serpent with a lady. So that is our cards. So we have the lady with the mushrooms, the elf speeding through time, the god of lightning, or like a god the Hierophant, and then the lady with the serpent little dragon, and then a guy with coins. So let me go now and see what the prompts are for those, and I will get right back. Okay, so sorry for my handwriting, but I went ahead and looked into my booklet to see what cards I had. So I have the Hierophant card, the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So it just goes in that order all the way down. And so my choices were, for prompts, the first one was read a poetry book or written in verse. The next one is read a book that could make you cry. And then read a book with a journey, read a book with scientific elements, read a 5-star prediction, read a book in your favorite genre. And so I went ahead and wrote down like what I could see from my character art on the cards. Because I don't really like the prompts, thankfully the team I have lets me do the cards. So I'm going to try to find books that fit all of these cards here, and it works because majority of my genre is fantasy, so I'm pretty sure I can find something that will go with any of these cards, even if it's on my Kindle. So I'm gonna go browse, and then I will come back and show y'all what cards I pick for these cards. So I'll be right back. Hey Cupcakes, a couple days later, but I wanted to quickly rapid fire my tarot TBR picks that I did for my prompts. So this was the deck that I used, Dungeons & Dragons tarot card. The first book I actually finished today, which being is July 3rd, and I did the Hierophant, which was a girl with tattoos and red and green, so I did the City of Bones because they have technically tattoos and green, so it was perfect. I finished that one today. It's also kind of cool because it's the cover of the tarot box. I have the Kith and Kin by Critical Role, and I did the elf card that's green and blue. Pretty fitting since they're elves. I did some of these I've actually started a little bit, so I have to figure out where the card's sitting. Bookshops and Bone Dust, I've been reading this slowly, but I did the elf with the rat and the gold and the drink. Did that. Also fitting because there's a rat and an orc. Then we did the Kingdom of Felspar. Has a cool girl and dragon on the front, so I did, of course, the girl and the dragon card. And this one I'm slowly getting through. What the River Knows. I did the girl nymph with the mushrooms because I thought it matched the flowers on this one very good, and it's a book I'm already in the middle of. And the last book I did for the Tarot TBR is another book I'm in the middle of, sort of. And it is the Mask of Shadows, and I did the like God card. So this book stack here, the 6 cards here from this tarot deck for my Tarot TBR and my Tarot Readathon for July. So stay tuned to see what I think about them and what my ratings are. See you sweet Cupcakes. Bye.